Díomh agus fáilte chuigean Irsman Hunt. Tá áthas áring an tuairisc Bhliain Túil 2024 a ailsiú inniuh. Hello, and thank you for joining us for the launch of the 2024 annual report of the Hunt Museum. 2024 was another seminal year at the Hunt Museum with blockbuster exhibitions, a climate action conference and an education programme that continues to excel in the quality and quantity of its engagement across the region. From primary and secondary schools to third level learners, 76 schools availed of our resources, 24 of them for the first time. Our Shooting the Breeze film competition with Shannon Foyne's Port Authority attracting applications from Kerry and Clare as well as Limerick. The museum welcomed 12 interns to the TY Transition Year Work Experience programme, as well as second and third year students from Limerick School of Art and Design delivering projects and exhibitions. Several English language students volunteered as invigilators and in the garden to improve their language skills. The summer exhibition, Creepy Crawlies, was a huge hit with families. We welcomed unprecedented numbers of little ones to learn all about biodiversity. Many returned to participate in building the community sculpture, and we were delighted to welcome Mayor John Moran, former chair of the museum, to speak at the opening event. The continued support of the Department of Culture and Arts allows the museum to plan the programme of education and community engagement and to invest in the highly energetic and hugely important team at the Hunt Museum. We are grateful for the contributions from the Limerick City and County Council, the Heritage Council, Rethink Ireland and Fáilte Ireland. A generous donation from the Apollo Foundation allowed us to address significant ongoing issues with the building this year and to address those. The Recharge project, funded under Horizon Europe with additional support from corporate partner CISC, continues to deliver innovative, engaging opportunities co-created with our local communities. Our thanks to the retiring board directors of Dennis O'Herlihy of BDO, John Field of the University of Limerick and Katrina Tierney of Limerick and Clare Education Training Board and Live 95 FM for their generous support and leadership during their tenure as board members. We welcome our new board directors this year, Helen O'Donnell, Donna Cahill, Kate Longmate and Ciara O'Connell, and look forward to activating the expertise that they bring to the museum. We said goodbye to the longest serving member of the museum team, Larry Clancy, who retired after 27 years, and also Dr. Jill Cousins, former Chief Executive and Director of the Hunt Museum since 2018. Jill finished her tenure with us in April. We are delighted to welcome Teresa Crowley to her role as Chief Executive and Director of the Hunt Museum. We are very grateful to all of our patrons and our staff for the wonderful contribution they make to the development of the Hunt Museum, and we look forward to the annual report of 2025 and celebrating more successes in the Hunt Museum.
This year the museum was delighted to accept the donation of this blouse by the designer Sybil Connolly. This design is entitled Persuasion and is referred to in our archives of Sybil Connolly's work. This blouse is a particularly significant acquisition for us as it's the only blouse or top that we have, and so it fills an important gap in our collection. Thanks to a grant from ICON and TrueView, we were able to carry out important conservation work on two of our paintings by Roderick O'Connor. Both paintings were glazed and one underwent additional remedial treatment. This work follows a recommendation from the 2022 Conservation Survey of our painting collection. In terms of ongoing care, the gallery housekeeping programme was continued. Working alongside a team of docents, we cleaned the case interiors throughout the museum and also carried out light surface cleaning and condition checks on objects. The interior of the case displaying the OD Crozier and mitre was painted, helping to improve the overall presentation of the treasury. Another area of progress has been the assessment and correction of object labelling following the recommendation of the Hunt Trust audit. The next stage of this project, the labelling of the objects that currently have no number applied, will begin in 2025.
2024 was a dynamic year for our collections and research team, a year of collaboration, innovation and deeper engagement with our collection. We proudly co-hosted the DPASH conference, reinforcing our strong partnership with the Digital Repository of Ireland, a cornerstone of digital heritage in Ireland. Our outreach expanded with public talks, including a special lecture on Sybil and the Sybil collection to the Cork Decorative and Fine Arts Society. We undertook a comprehensive review and collation of our current collection research, laying a stronger foundation for future research and discovery. Our digital Explore the Collections tool grew too, now enriched with provenance details and audio descriptions to make our stories more accessible. 3D digitisation continued, bringing more of our artefacts to life, and sharing these models through the DRI broadened their reach. We reimagined engagement with our collection, uploading more of the collection to our interactive timeline and launching exciting new interactives, including one on the Antrim Cross and the Apollo for the Birth of Europe and Creepy Crawlies exhibitions. And our storytelling grew with more collection blogs and written content than ever, thanks to a collaboration between collections and marketing teams. As we look ahead, we remain committed to preserving, sharing and exploring the Hunt Museum collections one story at a time.
The start of the year marked the end of Nights Candles Are Burnt Out: Climate, Culture, Change and Community. This exhibition highlighted how proactive the Irish government was in bringing electricity to the whole of Ireland, and how, with other injection of like-minded thinking, could bring us closer to a sustainable future with wind power and cultural change. The Turning Turns 40 exhibition celebrated the work of the Woodturners Guild. Ireland and the Birth of Europe made its return this year with a new perspective, reimagined with different items from the Hunt collection and 2 interactive features. The big summer exhibition was Creepy Crawlies Love Hate, a child-friendly exhibition that focused on educating young audiences about the critical importance of insects in our ecosystem, through engaging displays and interactive elements. Additionally, as part of our Unbelievable Festival, a community sculpture was created in the garden space, funded by Limerick City County Council under the Festivals and Events Grant, with artists Nessa Darcy and Sophie van Maltazan. This year concluded with Kaidan Encounters of Lacadin Hearn, a travelling exhibition of 20 prints by Irish artists and 20 prints by Japanese artists, all inspired by the stories written by Hearn. Each exhibition provided our visitors with unique opportunities.
At the Garden Gallery, we hosted a vibrant series of exhibitions celebrating art as a tool for expression, well-being and community connection. Highlights included notifications of by Electronic Sheep exploring mental health through tapestry and displays by John D. Morris portraying Ukrainian refugees. We collaborated with ADAPT, Headway, Spacecraft, Limerick ceramic artists and others to support powerful community-driven artwork. Each group brought unique perspectives through silk painting, photography, ceramics and mixed media. The Limerick Street Photography exhibition offered a decade-long view of the city's cultural life. Families engage in art making while connecting with the museum in a warm, inclusive setting. Together, these projects highlighted the power of art to build understanding, resilience and belonging.
We received funding from HSE Community Midwest to deliver our Creativity for Wellbeing programme in conjunction with Midwest Areas. As the name suggests, this programme supports participants, many of whom are in mental health recovery, to understand the wellbeing benefits derived from engaging in creativity, while also helping them to find simple ways to weave it into their daily lives. Each session also provided participants with hands-on art making opportunities led by local artists. These sessions enabled them to experience the joy that comes from making art, while also trying out new media such as copper embossing, printing and willow weaving. 8 sessions were delivered with 135 participants. We look forward to continuing this programme in 2025.
In 2024, the Hunt Museum saw a high level of school engagement through the delivery of our ongoing and temporary education workshops, Nights Candles Are Burnt Out and Creepy Crawlies Love Hate. Throughout the year, we welcomed 76 school groups, including 24 schools visiting the Hunt Museum for the very first time. In addition to our regular programming, we also proudly launched a new initiative, Design a Sustainable Village for Ireland in 2050, developed in partnership with EBISTEM and the University of Limerick and Limerick Education Support Centre. This initiative project challenged students to envision and design future community-focused villages, guided by principles of sustainability, social justice and creative thinking. 6 schools across Limerick took part in this forward-thinking programme, which culminated in a showcase in UL and the Hunt Museum.
The docents continue to provide invaluable support for the ongoing work of the museum. As well as facilitating tours of the museum's permanent collections, the docents were actively involved in the museum's education programme and also the accessibility programmes. Much work was done to collate the research that was carried out by docents over the last 10 years and to make this available in the docent library. Some of this research was used in an internal publication that was produced at the end of the year.
Reflecting on 2024, we are very excited to share the enriching experiences enjoyed by the Friends of the Hunt Museum. This year, we've offered a diverse range of activities that have brought our community closer together and strengthened our connection to art, history and culture, and have seen an increase in our membership and engagement from our Friends community. In 2024, we were proud to host our first Student Friend event in collaboration with local university societies and departments. The event, which included a monoprinting workshop and a walkthrough of Kaidon exhibition, provided an engaging creative experience for students, introducing them to the Hunt Museum's treasures in a hands-on way. Our members also enjoyed several memorable outings, including a visit to the National Gallery of Ireland in October to view the Mildred Ann Butler exhibition. This trip allowed us to appreciate her work whilst fostering community amongst our members. In May, we gathered for our annual luncheon, a highlight of the year, where friends came together to celebrate the museum's achievements. Later in the year, we worked with local artists to donate pieces for the Christmas raffle, which raised funds for the museum's programmes. The Partake Art Fair brought well-known Irish artists to the museum, offering their works for sale at affordable prices, making it an exciting opportunity for members of the public to acquire original art while supporting the museum. We also enjoyed a trip to Birr, a plant sale and an insightful lunchtime lecture by Lucy from the ESB archive, all of which offered our members unique opportunities to engage with history and culture. 2024 has been a year of connection, creativity and community, and we are deeply grateful to our friends for their support and participation. We are looking forward to more exciting events in the year ahead. We thank you for being an integral part of our vibrant community.
In 2024, I was privileged to lead the Inclusive Museum project here at the Hunt Museum. The project was funded by Rethink Ireland's Disability Awareness and Participation Fund. The Inclusive Museum project followed the social model for disability, recognising and valuing participants' lived experience, abilities and strengths. In this way, participants were empowered to play an active role in bringing about social change in the museum. We had 5 social impact goals. These social impact goals were met and in many cases exceeded. All of our resources from the project are available on the inclusivemuseum.ie website.
This year, under the Recharge project, the Hunt Museum pivoted to a new role as a mentor. We began supporting 2 living labs in Europe. These are just 2 of 6 labs that Recharge is currently mentoring across the continent. One of them is based in Volterra, Italy, at the Pinacoteca of Volterra. The other is in the Netherlands, at the Hilversum Heritage House and Library. Together, these living labs brought 17 new stakeholders into the co-ideation process right from the start. The Hunt Museum is guiding them as they test out new participatory business models developed by Recharge. We're doing this through the Recharge Living Lab methodology, using tools like the Participatory Business Model Canvas for Cultural Heritage Institutions and the Recharge Playbook. We will continue to mentor these labs until April 2025, as well as leading the work package responsible for all 9 living labs. Meanwhile, our own Living Lab project, Weaving Willow, entered its second phase in 2024 with CISC joining as a new partner. An updated project plan was co-created with 11 community representatives. The group agreed to continue the Willow project by planting new willow sculptures along the riverside to form a storytelling trail. At the end of the year, we held a co-creation workshop at the museum. Willow artist Elaine Feely joined the session, where the group decided the sculptures will represent objects linked to local legends and items from the Hunt Museum's collection. Some of the stories being explored include Drunken Thady and the Bishop's Lady and the Battle of the Tail Race. Planting will begin in early 2025.
This year, we expanded the carefully considered selection of products. to include handmade local crafts, eco-friendly products and unique and thoughtful seasonal gifts. We saw our visitor number remain above 115,000 and average visitor spend for 2024 increased by 13% on the 2023 figure. We are delighted to have maintained our shop as a warm and welcoming place for visitors.
This year marked significant strides in accessibility and efficiency. We successfully doubled our storage capacity while at the same time reducing the costs. We are proud to announce the completion of a full renovation of our temporary gallery space, creating a more dynamic and engaging environment for our exhibitions. Furthermore, we've installed a dimmable lighting system throughout, significantly enhancing the experience for visitors with sensory sensitivities. Enhancing our grounds was also a priority. We welcomed a dedicated community gardener to our team, whose expertise has revitalised our outdoor spaces, contributing to a more beautiful and welcoming environment for all.
In 2024, the museum made important improvements to its IT systems to help both the visitors and the team. We upgrade the touchscreen displays, making them faster, easier to use, and reliable. This has made us of the digital display more enjoyable and helpful for the visitors. Following an audit of computers of the IT system, we began a program to schedule upgrades of the team hardware. This year, 3 staff members in education, collection, and marketing review received new laptops, make them day-to-day work quicker and more efficient. We have instigated a library for our shared assets, cameras, laptops, iPads, etc., to ensure they are safe, stored, and accessible when required. All of this supports the museum efforts to embrace technology and digital innovation, improving operation capacity and how people experience the place, both online and on-site.
In 2024, the Hunt Museum saw significant growth across all of our digital marketing platforms. We welcomed 86,000 visitors to our website, a 17% increase on 2023, with traffic coming from a broad international audience. Our social media presence also strengthened, with a 28% increase in Facebook views, reaching 194,600 people over the year, with a 91% increase in reach, 84% increase in visits, and 653 new followers on Instagram. One of the key highlights this year was our continued progress in the Fáilte Ireland Digital Delivers project, which supports digital transformation across 5 key areas: website improvement, content improvement, booking systems and management, data measurement and analytics, digital marketing, paid social strategy. Since joining the programme in December 2023, we successfully completed 2 of the 5 projects: website improvement and content improvement. For the website improvement workstream, we collaborated with our website management partner, New Graphic, to redesign our homepage. This refresh has enhanced the user journey, boosted visitor numbers, and improved the overall performance of the site. As part of the content improvement workstream, we received funding to purchase new content creation equipment and training. We chose the Osmos 3, a versatile tool that has elevated the quality of our video footage, photo shoots, and social media content. In September 2024, we worked with creative director Tom Kelly to refresh our visual identity. This included a bold new colour palette, a reimagined version of the Hunt Museum logo, and the selection of hero objects from the collection to create striking contemporary promotional designs. Marketing has led the rollout of this new branding across the organisation, ensuring a dynamic look and feel across all communications.
Hello and welcome to our 2024 Year in Review at the Hunt Museum, a year shaped by creativity, collaboration and community. This report is a wonderful way for the team to showcase their work in 2024. They have created opportunities for learners of all ages to engage with the collections, with the place and with the community. Our goals for the year encompass sustainability, environmental and financial, through measures to cut energy use and to diversify sources of funding, as well as educational, capturing more of the public, community and volunteer knowledge related to the museum to learn, to engage and to improve. Our organisational theme for this year was biodiversity. We brought this to life through our exhibitions, our education programme, events, partnerships and community sculptures.
The Marvellous Hunt team embraced this theme wholeheartedly, setting up a climate action team to improve our carbon footprint, the biodiversity in the garden, and to ensure our responsibility to the environment is observed. Our friends and docents have been invaluable as always, and we thank them for their commitment. As we look ahead to 2025, we carry forward the themes of inclusion, sustainability, and the power of cultural connection. Thank you to our committed and engaged Board of Directors, the entire museum team, our volunteers, funders, and community. You've made 2024 a truly memorable year at the Hunt.